Hi there and welcome.
I'm going to use the same colour palette, but I'm going to do the sky very light, and I'm going to do the sea darker. I'm going to do the trees, but I'm going to put a line of yachts here. As if they've just, maybe here or so. I don't know yet, but anyway, we'll see. Right, so I'll get my paints ready, and I'm going to be using cerulean blue, ultramarine blue, cream. What else am I going to use? A touch of red, crimson, to make a nice pink in the sky. I'll be using raw sienna burnt umber, raw umber, and I'll make my own green. Oh, I'll use a yellow, possibly lemon yellow. So let's make a start. Okay. So I've laid out roughly where I want my two land areas, and I'm just going to use my ultramarine, sorry. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a bit wet, this one, but it doesn't matter. Ultramarine, cobalt, no, not cobalt, cerulean, and some black. Just lay down some darks. I've just wet the paint a little bit much. It means I have to do another layer, but it's okay, I don't mind. I'll put some darks in. There. There. That'll do for that. Now, just go a bit lighter. Doesn't really matter as long as it's paint. It could be anything. Any colour, As long as you get lots of paint on there. Got to have the paint thick. There. Well, I like to have the paint thick anyway. Right, where are we now? I said I was going to go. So I just keep putting layers on here. Just layers. Now, this bottom section is going to be darker. I'll do the opposite of what I did in the last painting. So I had a dark sky and a light sea, didn't I? And I love that lavender colour, so that's what's going to happen in the sky. I have to let that dry. There's going to be lots of layers, lots and lots of layers.
At this point, I have to speed up the painting, otherwise it will take too long. The video will be really long. So I'm just adding I'm lightening the sky, and I'm just putting some cerulean blue and cream into the sky, but it's just a layer. And I do lots and lots and lots of layers. So I'll just take that down a tone with a little tiny bit of black, and that's taking it down a bit. So you'll see that I work on different areas. I let the sky dry a little bit and work on the sea or the foreground, and vice versa. So here I'm mixing a little bit more of a lavender colour or lilac, very pale, to go into that sky at the top. So that's what I mean by the many, many layers. So I'm just throwing a little bit of undercloud into the sky, just to give me a feel on how it's going to look. I'm just lightening the sky. So let me give you a little bit of an insight into the workings of these paintings that I do. So people say to me, "Oh, I would like to see every little thing that you do." Well, that's an impossibility because the video would be 2 hours long, because my paintings take hours to do. The video that you're seeing now is just the quickest demonstration that I can possibly do to make a YouTube video. But when I finish this demonstration, this painting, it will, for me to put it into one of my galleries, I have to work some more on it, and I have to add some more layers, and I just change it a little bit, not drastically, but a little bit. So I hope you understand, I can't possibly do a video of every single step that I make. I can't do it because it would take hours.
Now, I'm going to add some more layers in the sky. I'm going to add everything. So, I'll start off with that lovely lavender blue. Do I need a... Let's start off with that. Oh, whoops, a daisy. I'm not going to get very far with that. Right. That's quite nice. I'm just mixing it. There. And it's quite lavender, pinky. I just add a touch of black. Tone it down a bit. Let's tone it down. A tiny bit. And again, I'm not going to go over. It's quite pink. Tone it down a bit more. There. Tone that down. See, just added a bit of black. And when you do that, you've got to be very careful that you don't add too much. Okay. Love about that. So, slightly over that. Slightly. Very slightly. See? It gives an illusion of mist, you see. Just gentle. There, just mist. Even go over that pink, just to take it down a tad. Right, see, it's very subtle. It's hardly noticeable, but it's very noticeable to me. Right. Let's try some of these. Let's try some of these darks here. Trying to have to just keep adding colour to colour to get the right thing, you know. There. There. Right, now we'll go straight over that. I did have a cloth, so where's the cloth? There. It's alright because I can put a highlight in there. I like it. There. Might put a bit more cloud there. Let's look. Just slightly. And a bit more highlight in the edges. Again, look, unusual shape here. Quite like it. I might have that going off. Look there. You just got to look at it and think what a nice shape would be, you know. There. I'll do something similar here. So what I'll do is not similar, but you know, I'll just go over some of that dark, but not all of it. You see, that's the trick. Leave it shining through like that. Come down. You use the dark. You use the dark to your advantage. You don't cover it completely. You just use it. There. Whoa, we got some cloud going on here. I've got enough. I'll just come down over that. I just want to make that a little bit. Look, see the difference? It makes them misty, and I like it. Right. There. I'm quite happy with it. I think it's going to be all right, don't you? It's going off into the distance. Did you notice how that pink started off very intense? It's not now. It's not intense. Let's see what you're seeing. I keep getting on my stool. Well, I'm happy with it, to be honest with you. Right. Where are the ships going to sail to? What shall we have this time? Let's have them here, shall we? Let's have the ships. There. Ships, the yachts, aren't they? Right, so we need some yacht paint. Let's start putting some in. There's one. Nice one. And of course you can always do different colours. Sometimes red looks lovely. Red sails. Try and do at the bottom, try and make it sort of like so that you got the impression that you've got a boat there, you see? You know, like this. Just give the impression that there's stuff going on down there. It's not just a sail. Now there's two there. They look lovely, don't they? I'm always loath to put too many in, you know. Two look good, don't they? What can I say? Yeah. Two. Oh, I might just do another one. A small one. That one is ahead of these two. I'm still not sure about it. That one's further in the distance, I think. Not sure. Now, right, is this dry here? I think it might be alright. Let's go in with a bit more. Highlight. Nice. Possibly. Possibly there. Oh, what happened there? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? How crazy. Never mind. There. Now, I was going to hope that that's dry. Get my knife. Possibly, let's see, what have we got here? I don't know. Let's just make, let's make that. There. No. There, let's see. Yeah, that looks alright. That's, I made a paler, slightly paler green to go in here. Yeah. There. Slightly paler. Right, how's that looking? Right, okay, you can go on forever with these things. So I'll get a knife. I can find it. Where's that knife gone? Oh, here it is. Right, here we go. Now, just make sure you can see what I'm doing again. Right, so this is dry. So what I'm going to do is, actually it's not dry because I've just put those in. I think I'll dry it.
Okay,
Hang on,
so
right, it is dry. So let's see, just scratch into it. Now, it gives the impression of moving water. And that's what that is. Right, okay, so let's move some of this stuff here. And let's take off the tape. Painting's finished. But I have to do this. Hang on. I don't know why, but this is giving me the vibe that it's Egypt. I know these are the wrong trees, but I don't know what it is. Might be the shape of the boats. If I made those into palm trees, you know, date palms, which you could easily do. I don't know what it is. I think it's got to be the boats. It's just it's something to do with this pink sky as well. Anyway, it's not Egypt. It's Cornwall. It's an estuary. There, we finally did it without any terrible things happening. Because in my case, if there's any damage, I can't sell it. It's got even the minuscule damage, I can't sell it. The galleries are very, very fussy. So, which is fine. So there we are. So what I'll do is there, you know, good look at it. Right, I'll put it on the easel and compare it to the other one as well. That is the previous painting, and that is the one that I've just done now. So I'll try and back up a bit so you can get them both. So there we are. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, it would be lovely if you could like, share and subscribe to the channel. The channel can be supported by super thanks. And with that, I'll say bye for now. And as always, love from Cornwall.